Angle and try and find a place first. This'll work for now. Hello everyone, it's been a while since I did a vlog. I'm still working on things. I think I finally caught up with where I've gotten so far in the Let's Play for Heretic Shadow of the Serpent Rider, and after that, now I'm probably going to sometime in the next week release the I want to say 6 or so parts of me, Ozzy Arcane, and Ojunix playing Talisman. Lots of rage, lots of anger from not just me, by the way. The other two were quite pissed off at that game. Whatever they've done recently to it, they have royally fucked up the dice in that game within like the last month or so. So, yeah, not good. Games Workshop really needs to pull its head out of its ass and start doing some quality control in these games. That aside, for those of you who are new or have been noticing the weird barrage of stuff going on my channel, I have been trying to re-release all my classic episodes back onto my current channel. I actually did manage to get all of my Mad Matt Reviews stuff off of Blip before Blip officially kicked me out. With that said, there's a number of episodes that won't go up. I managed to fix a couple of them, but as of today, I finally hit that point where no matter what I did with my Rodan review, it just wouldn't go. And I'm thinking what I'm going to have to do with all these now from here on out is that I'm going to be periodically doing a re-review, essentially doing a new episode of Mouse Reviews, which will touch on the missing episode of Mad Matt Reviews. So that will be happening, I would assume, over the next year or so, as long as the reviews actually keep going. That being said, also with the reviews, I did not keep my job that I had managed to get my hands on during the last vlog. I managed to go to work and managed to work about half the day before my body literally was giving up due to fatigue. They work at a pretty decent pace, and actually about 9 o'clock I was doing perfectly fine. However, when the main part of the job, which was piling up boards off of the big wood saw, started to happen, my body could not keep up with that. It's too fast and too strenuous for me, and I'd only get in the way. I did get in the way. So I managed to only get like $30 out of that, which I did recently get paid for. Nothing against any of the guys there. Perfectly nice guys. I just can't keep up with that speed and that pressure. My body can't keep up with that, at least not right now. That being said, I have heard that QuickTrip around here is actually looking for people, and apparently they might be very interested in me because I've had past experience with working at convenience stores and gas stations before. A year and a half of that, in fact. So that might still happen, I don't know. But aside from that, guys, and I hate to beg. I really do. No one wants to beg. No one wants to have to sit here on the internet and beg. But we're going through a really hard time right now. I have a particular student loan collector that we cannot pay. He will take nothing for an answer other than, like, say, $800 a month or more, which we can't afford. We can barely afford the $800, much less the $1,000 that he wants to do within about 4 months after starting it only at $800. So, just, again, I hate to beg. And outside of the student loans, this would eventually go back to paying for the show, but seriously, if there's any kind of thing you guys really like on this show, please, please, please think about going to my Patreon. All I'm asking for on there is literally $1. Literally $1. $2. 2 people donating $1 a month on that Patreon page will literally unlock some of the music I've been making, which I actually have in my Steam Cloud, and I have one of those songs already up for free to download. It is the IO Tromados 8-bit version, which I did from Fist of the North Star. I will probably have to link this below, if I can remember to put the links down there, but literally, for donating, you get free music every month as long as the money stays at a certain amount. And if I get a certain amount per month, I will start doing other side shows. Like I plan to do one of the things I've listed on there is a daily vlog of Ghost Rider comics, which means that it'll just be me sitting in front of the camera talking about it as best as I can, per comic per day, as much as I can, as often as I can. But it'll at least be a new show, and if people are interested, I will do it, and I'll keep doing it. I do have most of the Ghost Rider run, actually. I got a DVD of an official DVD release of the original Ghost Rider, the 80s and 90s Ghost Rider, and the number of their specials that they had done. And I also have the first couple of the more recent 2000 run of Ghost Rider. So all that, I can do all of that. And especially if people are interested and it brings a lot of viewers and a lot more Patreon subscriptions and payments, I could probably go out and catch up with everything of Ghost Rider I don't have and keep the show going to the very end. And actually, maybe I don't know if they are or not, but maybe see if they're actually still doing Ghost Rider again. Marvel seems to know that Ghost Rider is the kind of character that they need to take a break from once in a while and let things cycle through. Get some more ideas of what to do with him, you know? Too bad they don't do that with some of their big titles, but then again, they just keep swapping people out and quickly replacing them to keep it going, you know? But seriously, I have 71 subscribers, as far as I can tell, according to my YouTube. If each and every one of you donated $71, that Ghost Rider show would be happening. Most of the music that I, according to at least YouTube, can legally release as my own work would instantly become free for download for anyone to use. Much less just listen to, if you're interested in it. If each and every one of you, the 71 subscribers that I know you're there, if each and every one of you donated $5 within this month, that would be, I believe, over $355 a month. That would be almost reaching the point of actually being a job, and I could actually start paying things. So yeah, I'd actually be able to eat off of that, and I'd be able to pay some of my bills a little bit better than I currently am right now. But also, with helping me out money-wise, what I really want you guys to do, pretty please with sugar on top. Subscribe, share, like, all that stuff. Please, share my show. I've been trying to trust my friends to do it, and my friends don't pay as much attention to the show as I would like them to. Please, share my show around. Like I said, like, subscribe, and share. Get the word out. Start throwing in a few bucks here and there for my Patreon. Help me out, guys. Because if something doesn't happen, and if I don't get this, I applied to both Quick Trip as well as Family Dollar recently. If none of these jobs contact me, my parents are going to have to find some way to pay off these debtors for my student loans. And right now, the psychotic lawyers are scaring the shit out of me and my mother because they're pretty much telling her at least, that they very easily could still take our house away from us and try to sell it. If things continue the way they are and no one helps, I could lose my house. I could become homeless. And I guarantee you, the moment that happens, my parents are probably going to separate. That's the way it's going to be. I guarantee you they're going to separate if we lose the house. If they don't actually try to do something to our house, they are going to diminish my mother's wages, which will also be equally as bad because we need what little money she does get per month to actually eat off of, you know? She needs money for gas. She doesn't work in town. We live in a very tiny town, and she has to go like 6 or so towns over at least, and I mean, I don't mean just like little towns. I mean like actual sizable towns that are big enough to have a couple of grocery stores, a couple of fast food restaurants, and so forth. Towns big. She has to go through at least several of them before she can get to work. We really could use some help, guys. And again, I don't like having to beg. But everything you can do, please do help out here. You're not only helping my show, you're also helping with my livelihood here. But, that being said, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time.